Hello, it is I, Galadriel the Mad. And now we are on episode 4. I just saw something interesting. I see Harding on the bottom left hand of the screen. Ah, I have control of her now. When do I lose control of, Artificer Girl? So now I don't even get to choose which party members for which missions. Bioware, you're continuing to upset me. Is she? Why can I only see the mage? It's very strange. Oh, here she is.
I should have taken the shot.
That would have made things worse.
You don't know that. All you have are guesses.
We're up against something unfamiliar, working with more rumors than facts. Of course, that's all I have.
I should have taken the shot.
Not weepy, so I'll go with this option.
We shouldn't be at each other's throats.
I'm not. Nev, I'm not. I don't blame you, or Rook, or anyone.
So just yourself? How's that working out?
Tried to stop the world from being swallowed by chaos, and now it might be swallowed by chaos anyway. Elven gods escape from their prison, Solus is in your head, and we're scrambling to figure out what to do. And Varric?
Varric knew the risks. He knew what it might cost.
We're still standing. The fight's not over.
You know, I like that about you, Lace. You don't stop fighting, you push for answers and action, while I can get stuck on questions forever.
Well, we need someone who can put the pieces of the puzzle together. We're fighting the unknown.
Exactly. Everyone has a part to play. Varric brought us together because of our strengths. He wanted a team he could rely on. We have to be that team.
Play to our strengths.
And rely on each other.
So many feelings.
I think I can manage that.
Then let's find Solus's dagger. It'll be a start.
I like my battle-hardened dark fantasy warriors a little less chummy, a little more gruffy.
Look,
I can feel lingering magic. Powerful magic.
the dagger was here. Something took it. Darkspawn. Oh no, what if it took the dagger?
Only one way to find out.
Look, there it goes.
Darkspawn around here somewhere.
Big Darkspawn coming right at us. We have to go after that ghoul. Let's get this gate open.
Look up there. That magical device.
That was easy. Open the gate.
Let's keep on the trail.
So is it just the same helm that I picked up a second ago?
Darkspawn don't usually collect things, do they?
This is true.
They don't, to my knowledge. But Solus's dagger is special. They might be drawn to it.
Anyone spot that ghoul? It must have come this way.
Look out! More Darkspawn ahead. Now there's a nice shot.
More Darkspawn coming out of those pools.
Stagger takedowns. Perform takedowns with E. Noted.
Let's go get him!
Up close and personal.
Look right.
Time to finish this.
Okay, that was cool.
Did you find the dagger?
I don't think these Darkspawn took it. Let's keep looking.
Okay. So either they got easier or I got better. Definitely prefer the dagger over the staff. Destroy the boils connected to the center. Got it.
Over there. Our dagger thief.
More blight in the way.
So what's a break through this blight? So maybe just fire at it over here?
And there's probably another one.
Oh, it's over the gate. Okay.
Nicely done. I mean, it's gross, but you can't argue with the results.
Firebrand. Ooh, more damage. Better stagger though, which is probably why I wouldn't die. But let's see. Let's see which one we like better. Where's my next target?
Look, another one of those magical beams. There are 2 of these devices this time. I bet we'll need to direct beams at both of them.
Now to find the other.
Good work. Now let's see what's behind that gate. Get ready.
That guy sucked a little less. He says right before he leaps to his doom. Oh, leaps to his doom again. I'm gonna find something over a waterfall. You guys watch. What's gonna happen? Oh, does this count? I'll stick with the current armor for now. What can I say? I might be able to murder 5 things quickly. Plus, we're playing on easy mode for the story. I don't need defense, he says, probably right before something slaughters him.
That has to be the ghoul we're tracking.
Better hope it still has the dagger.
Time to fight.
Not too bad.
He gave me necrosis.
Lyrium.
Harding?
No,
Harding!
not my Harding.
This is the eternal hymn, the prayer and the proclamation. His sons who know. I am. We are free again. Again.
Harding!
I can hear it. The Song of the Stone. What is happening to me? What the?
Gavin Harding has become a mage. The dwarves are incapable of magic.
Moving those rocks?
I don't know. I don't know how to control it.
You know, sounds cool and all, but how about I just murder stuff? Use Harding, shreddability, followed by Beam's icebreaker. Okay.
On the left. You're right. They're coming from the right. You got him. Nice hit, Rook.
I zigged when I should have zagged. Oh no.
Excellent form, Rook.
Got him to the distance.
Who else wants some?
That dagger. What did it do to me?
Not sure, but we should get back. We'll talk it through there.
You have become mage. A dwarven mage.
Your pet has failed, sister. And now the magic of the Dreadwolf's dagger is hidden from me. Fen Harel meddles once again.
If his dagger's beyond our reach, we must craft another. Made of red lyrium.
So it seems like the elven gods were blight mages? That's what made them so ridiculously powerful?
You said something took you over,
Something like that?
and it's still with you.
Yes. I think so. It can't be possession, can it?
I doubt it. Dwarves can't be possessed. They aren't connected to the Fade. Solus's dagger triggered this event. But how? Or why? I'm sorry, Lace. I wish I had answers.
It's all right. Talking has helped. And hey, we got the dagger, right? Mission accomplished. Dwarves have never used magic. We can't.
It's not the magic I know.
What do you mean?
It's clearly stone-focused, which makes sense. Dwarves are children of the stone.
Mages connect to the Fade. Dwarves reach out to the stone? Maybe?
Maybe.
I guess we don't have any real answers.
It is a wonderful gift. You must be proud.
But I didn't do anything to earn this. How could I be proud? I don't even know how it happened. It's all a little strange. But not in a bad way. I feel... connected.
To
To the stone. Dwarves call ourselves children of the stone. Some of us have what we call stone sense. Those that have it can feel caves, lyrium veins, and faults in the rock. I wasn't one of them. Maybe the dagger
she's a filthy
unlocks
surface
something hidden.
dwarf.
But this is more than the stone sense I know. I hope you're right that this is a gift. I'd be heartbroken if it caused problems.
Haha, finally, my moment to riz her has arrived.
Harding, you being here is never a problem.
Huh. Really?
I don't know what I'd do if you weren't here, to be honest.
That's so sweet. Thank you. I, feel the same. I'll send word to the Grey Wardens about the blight we saw. And then I'm gonna lie down.
And we need more answers about what the gods are planning. I'll find someplace to relax and try to reach Solus in the Fade.
Good luck. Try not to let him get to you. It feels like we're finally making some progress. And I'm not sure what my new magic's about, but I know it feels right.
I'm going to be very angry if her injury at the beginning
With
of the
their
game
eyes
results
on
in
the
her death.
Dreadwolf and the gods he'd set loose, they couldn't see their own personal demons coming to haunt them. Harding told herself it felt right. She was connected to the stone, to the lost titans, and all of Dwarven history with its buried secrets. How could that be anything but good?
Not foreboding at all. bow's better.
Guess I should find some place to try to talk to Solus.
Skill point time. 1 skill point per level is extremely annoying. Looks like this path will eventually lead me back to staff work rather than dagger work. It's a good thing I can refund my points and try this again whenever I want. Alright. Well, this would normally be the natural spot to end the episode, but it's only been a half hour, so we shall continue. Alrighty. First things first. I have to change this atrocious outfit. But how do I get back to the wardrobe? Running around with those fashion faux pas. It was so difficult. Varric, I'll talk to you later. I have to put on my face first. The green's throwing me off a bit this playthrough. Not sure why. Maybe it's the different animation style. I know it's a little thing, but when you're staring at the character constantly. Alright, first off, this was nice. Appearance. All cosmetic. Mantle of the dragon blood. Should we give the vestments a try for a while? Why not? I think I like her look. reliable. The mayhem. Mayhem looks good. Their stuff gets pretty cool. All right. So, not that I mind a full team of the ladies. But are there any dudes on the team? Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm just not feeling this armor. I tried BioWare. I really did. Screw it. I'm gonna go with the armor. Casual wear. May cause clipping. Okay. Ooh. Cool. Oh. This is pretty epic, not gonna lie, but I'm gonna go with this. More magey. Now that I'm fashionable again, let's see what Varg has to say. Oh really? I can't talk to the man? I've been gone for several hours. Aren't you recovered? You're a dwarf. Supposed to be sturdy or some nonsense.
Wait, that room wasn't there before, I don't think. Never Harding must have put my pack here. Makes sense. Better place to sleep than the infirmary. Guess I can spare a few moments to unpack my things.
Cool, there we go. This is my room.
Varric and his life lessons. I asked him how we were supposed to stop Solus, and he gave me this. Take a long, hard look in it, kid. It'll always show the face of a hero who can get it done.
No. Tattoos. Tattoos matter to elves, yes. Let's go with the elven tattoos option. That gender one was just freaking weird.
The Valasleen are sacred for the elves. I didn't grow up Dalish, but they're not the only ones who have a claim on being elven. My tattoos represent who I am, and I'll wear that for all the world to see.
If you're not Dalish, then why are you wearing slave tattoos on your face? BioWare. What is wrong with you people? it's so ridiculous. Love yourself.
Every time
This
I
is
look
dark
at
fantasy
this,
world. Who gives a shit about
I
loving
can
yourself?
hear that little
This is
girl
ridiculous.
thanking me for saving her village from Darkspawn. She said that since the Grey Wardens didn't have griffins anymore, I could have hers. If I hadn't been there, I'd never have met Varric, and never had to deal with the first warden complaining I ignored orders.
I made the right call.
Doesn't matter what the first warden thinks. There's a little girl alive today because I attacked instead of waiting for reinforcements.
I mean, if all you got was one little girl out of it and got the rest of your
A
squad
peddler
killed,
gave me this after I saved his caravan from bandits.
not the best call.
He told me the scroll went back to even before Tevinter. Said that elves had a rich history, even more than the rest of us. We've got a culture that's lasted thousands of years. Good to remember everything we've done.
This is getting weird and preachy. Honestly, this is like tilting towards the review stuff that I was watching earlier that I'm trying not to shade my opinion of this game, but this is getting really strange.
The ever-turning orb. My final training project as an apprentice. I spent months finding the precise balance of energy flows to make the enchantment permanent. Amazed this thing still works, seeing how many times I messed up the magic and broke something. But I got there eventually.
Just messing up magic,
Right.
breaking
That's
things
better.
with it.
Now how do I connect
Always
with
ends so
Solus?
well.
Just sleep or relaxing? Maybe if I clear my mind.
Back so soon. It must have been worse than I had thought.
Hello, Dreadwolf.
Ah, but perhaps I am mistaken. You may be here to correct me, to tell me that my concerns were unfounded. I am, after all, remembered as the god of lies, treachery, and rebellion.
I'm not here to debate whether what you said was accurate.
But to be clear, it was accurate.
I need to know what the gods are planning.
You are asking for knowledge no mortal in this world is privy to. If I am to share it with you, I need to know what makes you the right person to lead the fight against Algernon and Geranane.
Oh my god. Are you shitting me? I punch up. Seriously?
Someone has to do something. I may not be the right person for this job, but I'm the only one left.
So your call to action is that any attempt is better than none?
Back in the Grey Wardens, I was with a group of recruits outside this village dealing with the Darkspawn incursion. Our orders were to wait for reinforcements, but we knew that by the time they arrived, everyone in that village would be dead.
So, you led your team of recruits in anyway, collapsing the tunnel and saving the village.
How'd you know that?
You helped Varric pursue me for the better part of a year. It would have been foolish not to learn about who was hunting me.
Then you know that if someone has to make a call, I'll do it.
I suppose I was not so different when I started.
Started what?
My rebellion against the Evanuris. The elven gods, as you call them. They wish to reclaim their dominion over this world. To accomplish that, they will need two things. First, the Blight. What exists in this world is a bare fragment of its power. The rest is imprisoned, until they release it.
I don't understand. Elgranon and Gillenane were elves like you, right? Why would they want to blight the world?
It is my fault. As the Dread Wolf, I was a thorn in their side. When my efforts weakened their grasp on the elven people, they grew frustrated, then desperate.
And turned to the blight.
Once the corruption took hold of them, they were blind to its horror. It was just another source of power for them. Now they would blight the world without hesitation, and call us backward and foolish for opposing them.
The blight didn't escape with the gods?
Elganon and Gillenane escaped largely empty-handed, fortunately. Most of the blight is still trapped in the prison I created ages ago.
So what we saw at that village, that's them not at full strength?
Correct.
The rest of the blight is imprisoned? There's more than what's in the world already?
Yes. Centuries ago, the Magisters of Tevinter opened my prison. A tiny fragment of the blight escaped. That fragment grew beneath the earth and led to the blights that have swept across the world. However terrible the blight is now, it is a mere fraction of what we will see if its full power is unleashed.
This conversation finally answers questions that were literally presented to you in the introduction to Dragonage Origins. It's the story of how the first blight happened. Solus just nonchalantly reveals the great mystery of 3 video games in a sentence. Not that I'm complaining, it's just didn't expect that so early in the game.
But we can stop them from freeing the blight, right?
They will need to pierce the veil to reach the Blight's prison. My Lyrium dagger is one of the few artifacts capable of doing so.
We've already recovered it from the ritual site.
Excellent. Then they will have to make their own. That will give you time.
You said the gods needed 2 things, and the blight is the first. What's the second?
Followers. They have called themselves gods. And what is a god without worshippers to sing their praises?
I'm not gonna bend a knee to blighted murdering monsters just because their ears are pointed like mine. I don't think many other elves are going to either.
Agreed. Elganon and Gillenane care little for the elves. They will find worshippers among those hungry for power. Tyrants and bullies. The cruel and the corrupt, who fear their own vulnerability and seize any chance to feel strong. If you hunt them, they will lead you to Elganon and Gillenane.
So what, they're gonna try to court the Tevinter Imperium? Is that the idea?
I came here for specifics, not fortune-telling.
I would tell you more were I not currently imprisoned thanks to your actions.
Fine. I'll go kick the trees and see what falls out.
The Veravas, the lighthouse Soluvian, can take you anywhere, if you master its secrets. Have you done so?
Not yet, but we've got one of the Veil Jumpers working on it. She'll get it sorted and we'll see how it goes.
Yes. I suppose we will. And when you speak with Varric, please tell him that I regret what happened.
See, that's the problem with Solus. He was actually your friend in Inquisition. So you know he's not lying when he says things like that to get in, but he's also soulless, so he's manipulating you at the same time. He's kind of like Sauron. It's like he doesn't quite lie to you. I mean, the difference is this is Sauron that actually cares about the people that he's going to end up murdering. I've acquired a new appearance, eh? Decoration mode. Change decor. Okay. Interesting. Oh, so I get to make my room look cool, eh? So there was some new appearances here. Nope. Oh, it's just showing me that this is where I can change my wardrobe from now on. Now with this at home? Fine. Toy Griffin. Grey Warden up. Interesting. You know, the last game gave me an entire castle to decorate. Just saying. Seems a bit weak sauce.
So Solus told the truth about the gods.
You heard? It's bad, Varric. If you had seen Demeter's crossing...
The team needs to act fast. And it can't do that with me leading from a bed. You've got to take point on this.
I'll get it done.
I never doubted it.
Harding might.
Rook, when I put this team together, what did I look for? A detective to find the Dreadwolf, and a scout to get us the lay of the land. Exactly the people he'd expect me to recruit. Disciplined, predictable. And then there's you. Remember when we first met, kid? I watched you lead a few misfit recruits and push back one of the biggest Darkspawn hordes I've ever seen.
Just needed to find the right strategy.
And no other warden found it. You stopped that horde. Had to drop a town hall on it, but you've got a knack, kid.
For what?
Finding a way through the wildest shit I've ever seen. With a plan that no one expects. On the best day of his life, Solus wouldn't see you coming, Rook. And don't worry. I'll still be here to talk if you need me.
There is something. When I took over at the ritual site, I had to make a call on who came with me to knock over that statue. It was the first decision I made leading this team, and Harding got hurt because of it.
You made a decision with the best information you had. Sometimes you do that, and people end up hurt. Or worse.
What would you have done?
What would I have done? Probably gotten myself killed and failed to stop the ritual if you hadn't stepped in. A good leader isn't someone who never makes mistakes. It's someone who admits when they make one. That's how you earn their trust.
Did Nev tell you about me talking to Solus in the Fade?
I had some good arguments with Chuckles back in the day. I can't imagine being stuck with him in my head. But how are you feeling about it?
Your old friend is kind of an asshole, Varric.
I'd love to be a fly on the wall while the two of you get into it. Solus fought a rebellion against Elgar'nan and Gillenane. He didn't want to be a god. But he's also a lot older and more powerful than any of us. He looks at us like we're toddlers.
So how do I deal with him?
Well, act like you're as smart as he is, and he'll be insufferable. Show him you respect his age and experience, and he'll remind you he's just a man. Honestly, pick whichever of those pisses you off less.
He also asked me to tell you that he regrets what happened.
That was a
Hurting
great
you,
answer.
I mean.
Chuckles is sentimental. He could burn the world down, and the thing that would make him cry is a single flower with blackened petals.
Okay. Some of the other dialogue has been questionable, as I've pointed out, but the Varric dialogue is still very much Varric, still very on point. Thank you for that, at least.
Demetis Crossing was awful. While we were there, we found one survivor, the mayor.
You sent him to the Wardens, right?
Not everyone was happy about my decision. We're just starting out and I'm already losing their trust.
The key to earning the team's trust isn't to only make decisions everyone agrees with. It's showing the team that they can tell you whatever's on their mind, even if they think you're full of crap. And know you'll listen.
I'll let you get some rest.
You're gonna
That
be
was
fine,
terrible
Rook.
advice.
Hey, one last thing before you go. I've been racking my brain thinking of contacts who might help us with these gods.
You got any ideas?
Nothing. But
Friends
being
of
a
the
leader
Chantry,
isn't
maybe?
about having all the answers yourself. It's about knowing who does. Nev has connections to a whole world that Harding and I barely know. Might be worth talking to her.
Will do.
No.
Thanks, Varric.
Anytime.
The very strangely animated character. Seriously, like, her character's just weird. Like, the proportions are off. Every time I look at her, I'm just like, something's wrong here. Kind of feel the same way about Elven Arms. The different art direction they went with when it came to the NPCs is just, honestly, just feels foolish. I'm not even sure what they were going for, to be honest, other than just making everyone collectively fatter. Meetings face to face with this guy. I normally like to hoard my resources. But in this case... well, maybe I'll regret this decision later. Maybe I won't. We shall see.
Hey, Nev. Hi, Wisps.
Yeah, they're still here, but you're here for leads. You want allies to go after the gods? I've got places to look, if we can get anywhere but Arlathan.
Balara's working on it. What have you got?
Let's start with the angles we know. The gods are corrupt magic personified. Who do we hire to fight that? First, the Antivan Crows.
You want to fight gods with assassins?
Not just any assassin, their most feared mage killer, the Demon of Virantium.
Is that going to turn out to be our buddy from Zevran from the first game?
Working with a feared mage killer doesn't bother you?
As long as he doesn't have a contract out on us, we're fine.
It's a fancy name. Can he back it up?
That's the question. The demon got his nickname taking out blood mages and Venatori. From everything I've learned, the reputation was earned. I never uncovered his real name, and there's been fewer stories the last few years, but the Crows would know. I can set a meeting with their bosses.
As soon as possible.
I hadn't planned to dawdle.
You said the Crows were first. What's next?
A trip home.
Back to Minrathous.
Capital city and heart of Tevinter. An empire of mages that knows a thing or two about corrupt magic.
Tevinter authority
Won't help and can't be trusted, which is why we talk to the Shadow Dragons. They're a resistance group that fights slavers, blood magic, and imperial corruption. They've got eyes and ears everywhere, including mine. If the gods enter the Empire, we might get something. Besides, I owe them an update.
I was hoping I get to work with the slavers. It's a Tevinter story.
Are they all mages?
Tevinter might prize its mages, but the Shadows accept anyone. We've all got a stake in the cause.
You sure we can trust these shadow dragons?
You've got a better shot with them than most in the city.
So, we talked to the Crows in Antiva and the shadow dragons in Minrathous.
I wouldn't mind checking in on my neighborhood either, if Balara's ready for us.
Yeah, should check how things are going.
Does that mean Harding wants to talk to me? Coming for you, my stubby love.
Toldar, it's a tunnel. Veilguard, Velos Atreitum.
She
But
tries magic.
Velos Atreitum is nothing like Isatunal.
Isatunal. I remember. After you touched the dagger, the prayer, the proclamation, Isatunal. What exactly are you proclaiming?
They don't remember. No one remembers. We don't even know what we lost.
Where's it up?
You're not hearing a word I'm saying, are you?
Uh-huh.
You know you're adorable, right?
Sure, whatever you think is best.
Huh.
What? What's happened?
I said, you're adorable.
You're poking fun at me.
I would never poke fun. I respect you too much.
Is that so?
100%.
Bizarre way to
what's Isatunal?
Isatunal is an affirmation, a statement of existence, of being. It means I am here. But no, not I. I is singular, but it isn't. We either. We is multiple, but also separate.
What?
Isatunal is the eternal hymn that encompasses all time. All spaces.
You're the Borg.
I am,
Got
we
it.
are, this and that, here, there, now, and forever.
What's important is that you're happy.
Happy? Happy's not it. Whole. Right, maybe. I'm certain Isitunal describes how we, the dwarves, once were. But none of them say anything about it. None of the histories are right. If we forgot something so important, what else did we forget?
I don't know.
I'm sorry. I don't expect you to have an answer. Thanks for letting me babble, by the way.
Anytime. That's what I'm here for.
Harding approves. Dave did not approve of our little chat. Well, I think this is a good place to stop the video. If you guys are enjoying watching the game so far, please don't forget to like and subscribe. See you guys next time.